All right, now for this last story, we're going on down to Louisiana. Now, guys, I travel all over the country, been all over the country, been on major highways in various metro areas. And one of the things that I see that's probably the most disruptive to traffic flow is a left lane hog. Now, what is left lane hogging? Left lane hogging is when the left lane is meant for passing in most places. So traffic that's going slow, what people associate or call the slow lane, stays on the right side of the roadway, while traffic that is passing uses the left lane. Some people like to call it the fast lane. But oftentimes there are people, you get that person who is sitting in the left lane, driving at the speed limit, sometimes even below the speed limit, slowing down everybody else. So then you get this situation where people have to get in the right lane to pass this guy who's doing it wrong. And that can cause this, everybody slows down because now there are other people in the right lane who are doing it right, and you got to try to get around them too. So slow drivers, left lane hogs, destroy traffic flow in America. If everyone understood and obeyed the left lane laws, traffic flow would be so much better on American highways. Let's take a look at what Louisiana is doing to get at you left lane hogs out there.
A state senator wants to make changes to a state law that deals with how we drive in left-hand lanes. As Mike McDaniel explains, the hope is to make rules more enforceable.
With a 150-mile-long district that stretches from central to north Louisiana, State Senator Jay Luno drives a lot and notices something.
I saw firsthand a lot of people driving in the left lane and blocking traffic.
Luno says that type of rolling roadblock goes beyond just frustration.
It's dangerous because when you get up there, people get aggravated, they get mad, they try to switch lanes.
Luno says that can lead to crashes, which adds to expensive auto insurance rates for Louisiana drivers. To try and make roadways safer, Luno filed a bill for the upcoming legislative session that would tweak current law, which states the left-hand lane is for passing only.
People need to be courteous. They need to be think about what they're doing on the roads.
By removing a 10-mile-per-hour exception from current law, the bill would require anyone driving slower than the posted speed limit to stay out of the left lane. The proposed changes would also increase the fine from $100 to $150 on the first offense, $250 on the second offense, and $350 on the third offense. Multiple offenses could land you in jail for up to 30 days.
They're not trying to get over or pass a slower moving vehicle. They're just riding in the lane.
Last fall, WWL Louisiana buckled up with NOLA Driving Institute owner Tanya Bergeron to examine the left-hand lane use law in Louisiana. In her 14 years teaching drivers, Bergeron says many people are unaware the law even exists.
You will see people driving in the left lane all day, every day. Wherever you go, you'll see it.
And she's correct. And one of the things I will say is I partially blame the lax driving standards here in America. How many driver's license tests actually require users to understand the dynamic between the right lane and the left lane on highways? Most of them don't. And then when you get people who aren't familiar with our laws, our driving laws that come here, it's even worse. So this is an epidemic around America. And I do think a lot of people aren't doing it on purpose. I think a lot of people just don't even know that that's how you're supposed to drive. They just think, oh, it's 2 lanes or it's 3 lanes and I just drive however I want. That's not how it works, guys.
Louisiana requested almost 5 years worth of traffic citations related to improper left-hand lane usage from law enforcement agencies across southeast Louisiana. Only a few agencies had a handful of citations.
We're going to try to change the attitudes about that and let people know that we need to do something about this.
Luno says tweaking the law will hopefully make it easier for officers to enforce it and for drivers to obey it.
I'm just hopeful that we can improve our driving habits here in the state of Louisiana and that people can be more respectful of other motorists on the road.
A road we must all share while shifting with the law. Mike McDaniel.
And I think that's probably a good way to enforce it. I always wondered about how do you even enforce left lane hogging, because a lot of states have made it illegal to be a left lane hog, to use the left lane for something other than passing. But when's the last time someone got pulled over by it? Or how do you determine when someone is left lane hogging, because sometimes it's not that obvious, sometimes it's quick. So just saying that you can't go at or below the speed limit in the left lane, that could be pretty effective. But overall, we just need better education of American drivers. A lot of people just don't know that if you're not passing someone, you're supposed to stay in the right lane. So we'll see how this works in Louisiana. It's a good step. Hopefully that passes, and maybe some other states will follow.